Hello everyone, this is over the projectile motion lab, the horizontal projectile part A. Now to access the projectile simulator, you have to click on this link. Basically, you'll hold the control press on your keyboard and then left click the click here link, and this will open the projectile fit simulator. You'll select intro, and this is basically the interactive simulation. You're asked in the procedure to set the initial speed at 15 meter per second. So you can see here it's already set at 15. Set the angle at 0 degrees, which is already there set at 0. You can adjust the angle by sliding it up and down here. And you are asked to adjust the height to 10 meters, already set at 10 meters. We can adjust the height by dragging the cannon. Then you're asked to check the components box under the velocity vector, and that's the one here. You'll check the component box. Later you can also check the box that will show the resultant velocity vector. Also, you're asked to check the slow box here. Normal will be going fast. It's better to see the projectile path in a slow motion, so we'll check slow here. And now we can go ahead and launch the projectile and observe the velocity components, how they change. During the simulation, you can pause it by hitting the pause button here. So now we'll go ahead and launch it. And you can see this is the projectile in slow motion. The green arrows represent the horizontal component and the vertical component of the velocity. And you can always reset it. This is the reset button. You can start over here. So I clicked the reset button. When you click reset, you can see you have to go back and check all the boxes again. So you check the slow here and you'll check the components box and you can launch it again and now pause it at any moment. Pausing it here will enable us to examine the velocity vectors at certain point. So you can see this is the horizontal component of velocity, this is the vertical component, and you are asked to examine how the horizontal component of the velocity change throughout the projectile motion, and the same thing for the vertical component of the velocity. Also, you can check the box for acceleration. This will enable you to see the acceleration vector, which will be the yellow arrow here. Reset it again. And we can also check the boxes for the total velocity, not only the components, and then the acceleration vector and its components. If there are more than one component, we can launch it by clicking on this red button. And we can stop it at any moment. You can see here the green arrow here, the velocity vector. The big green arrow represents the velocity vector. The thin green arrows represent the velocity components, and the yellow arrow represent the acceleration. We can remove the acceleration here if you want to look at the velocity only. And you can tell if the velocity is increasing or decreasing by observing the length. The length indicates the magnitude of the velocity vector. So if the velocity vector is getting bigger, then this means getting faster. If it's getting smaller, then that means it's getting slower, and so on. I hope you found this video educational. Thank you.